I blinked and looked around me. I didn't know where I was or how I had gotten there. I was in a waiting room, that much was obvious. But I didn't know what I was waiting for. A woman poked her head out of a door and looked right at me. "Come on in, Karen. We're ready for you." I stood and walked into her office and sat down in the impossibly comfy chair. The woman sat down across from me and picked up a file that appeared on her desk. "Welcome to the afterlife. Sorry, we're a little backed up today. There were a few major incidents. Now, before we get started, do you have any questions?" I looked around the office and realized I knew exactly where I was. I was in heaven. Of course I was. I was great, wasn't I? I had had an amazing life, raising a perfect daughter into an accomplished young woman. And I had lost my husband too early. Surely this was a reward for those painful years without him. "So, what happens to me now?" I asked, smiling at the woman in front of me. "Well, what we do is put you back in your favorite day. It's on a time loop, so you get to relive it over and over, however you choose. Every day is the same, and you get to relive that one day for all eternity." "Oh, that's easy. I've always told everyone it's the day my daughter was born," I replied quickly. The woman smiled, almost eerily, and looked me dead in the eye, tilting up her face to do so. "As you wish." I blinked and everything was different. I was in a dimly lit hospital room. A sudden pain wrapped around me. And I screamed, surprised. "Now, Mrs. Summers, there's no need for that." The doctor's face appeared in front of me as he stood up between my knees. "There are other women trying to sleep, and it's just past midnight. And you're only at 6 centimeters. It's going to get a lot worse." I then remembered that I had quite a long labor. This thought was interrupted by another contraction. Oh! I found myself slipping back into the mentality I'd had the first time through. Just get through this, and then you can see your daughter, hold your little baby, bask in the glow of attention that being a young, attractive mom gets you from both your husband and strangers. And then I was there, teetering on the precipice of that moment. I could barely hear my husband and the doctor through the sharp, intense pain of delivery and the rush of excitement. And then there she was, screaming in the doctor's arms, free of the cord. He stepped towards me, shifting her, preparing to hand her over when... I blinked, and everything was different. I was in a dimly lit hospital room. A sudden pain wrapped around me, and I screamed, surprised.